Well, good evening, everyone. This is Amy from AJC Magic TV. Just jumping on real quick, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas Eve or Merry Christmas. I'm sure you're all ready to go out for your evening church services or family events for Christmas Eve or wherever you are. But I wanted to do a quick mail stream to thank a few people who had sent out cards and just wishing everyone a Merry Christmas, and to any my other Jewish friends, Happy Hanukkah. So I would just like to thank a few people. Merry Christmas, Mike Wheeler. I was just going to do a quick mail stream and thank everyone who sent cards and just saying Merry Christmas. I will be heading out here in a little bit to a church service, so I just wanted to go over that. I did get your card, so since you're on the stream, I'll go ahead and thank you. Oops, I don't want to put my home address on there, sorry. But I do thank you for the card. This is from Mike Wheeler. And not that I want to go ahead and read it, but getting to meet you when you were here was the highlight of my year. I am grateful to have met you. Hopefully next time you're down, we can meet up and hit a park or two. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year. Thank you, Mike. I did look over it earlier and opened it. It has been great meeting you. You're very knowledgeable. You're very friendly. Hopefully the next time I do get down, whether we meet at a park or I drive out to Alamonte Springs. I'm very familiar with that area. Or at least get on I-4 and get off at the exit. We could always meet at the Alamonte Mall or something like that, if that is easiest. But thank you for the card. I also got a card. I don't know if she'll jump on here or not, but I want Pam to know that I received her card. This is from Pam Spam. And she pretty much wrote the same thing. It has been such a pleasure to getting to know you. And I have a kind heart and have a magical Merry Christmas. I do thank Pam's fam for the card. Right back at you. It's been great getting to know who you are. And okay, no problem. I know people are probably in the move of family and Christmas and getting home from work. I know I had to work this morning for a part of the day. So I can put that on hold for now. So whenever I see her on there, I will go ahead back to the card. The next card that I gotten was from Paper Scissors Vacation. So my Lena, and that's what she signed it. Merry Christmas, or have a Merry Christmas from PSV, which is Paper Scissors Vacation. So my Lena, just letting her know that I received her card and I do thank her very much. It would be great to kind of get to meet you and Sam, or even yourself on a future Disney trip. I know I was thinking about coming down over the weekend to try and meet up. I'm not sure if that's going to happen just because of the prices and just some various other factors. If I was actually off, I would have definitely planned earlier to come down, but unfortunately that would be the only time I could get down, or I could actually try and meet her and Sam the following weekend in January. And I know This Our Dreams is down there also. They just arrived there today. So it was been pretty good to hang out with a bunch of other people who were in town. Hello, Pam's fam. I was just doing a quick Merry Christmas and letting people know that I received their cards. So I was doing a mail thing, so I did. Yeah, good thing Mike Wheeler jumped on, because otherwise you both would have missed the card. But I just wanted to let people know that I received their cards. So this is yours, Pam. I do thank you. And I do thank you for the kind notes. It has been a pleasure to get to meet you. And I hope you have a magical Merry Christmas also. Hello, Dances with Goofy. I was just doing a quick mail stream and Rhonda and wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. And I hope you enjoy and have a blessed day with your family or friends or whatever you plan on doing. I know I'll have family in and out. This evening will be a church service. And then tomorrow will be some family in and out. And then the rest of the day, probably quiet or a movie or some sort of type of thing, activity. But this one was from Pam's Fam. I also received a card from Mike Wheeler. And also Paper, Scissors, Vacations, Oh My, Lena. Then the next card that I received is from the Alexander family, which is Tracy G. Alexander, Kenzie Days, and Billy Alexander. And this is from them. I do thank them very much. Unfortunately, I will say to everyone, I was planning on doing cards with my trip. That kind of took away one of the weeks, and next thing you know, it was Christmas week. And I also was part of a pass holder group where there was a card exchange, and unfortunately I didn't get out cards to everybody I wanted to on YouTube, actually. So you may get a card sometime after Christmas or just some other time. But yes, I actually seen these cards at the park. I picked up a set, not this particular set, but another set that I have gotten from the parks. But this is from Tracy G. and Kenzie and Billy A. Alexander, Alex. But it says, thank you for sharing your life and love of Disney with us. Have a Merry Christmas and a great New Year. So yes, their card is very, very nice. Yeah, sometimes I look for Disney cards. Sometimes I look for the Peanuts. I like the characters, and then sometimes it just depends on how the saying or anything like that. And then one of the surprise cards, like I said, I had intentions of mailing everyone different cards. I know Pam's Fan, Dance with Goofy, Mike Wheeler, Donna Jaworski, and Samantha Lowe, and Arjon, and also the This and That crew. But I did receive a card from the This and That crew, which was a great surprise. But it was more like a thank you, and then they did put Merry Christmas. And this is what their card was. I don't know if anybody else, so hopefully I'm not getting them into trouble or anything, but I'm sure they took the time to mail out different ones to different people. So I do thank the This and That crew of Steve's World, the Shep family, Brandy and Dave, and Zippity Doodad. It has been great to meet them, watch their show, and even watching their own individual channels. They're very nice guys. Very genuine. It was great to meet them whenever I went to meet Mike Wheeler, and then also cheer them on with the Beverly Challenge, and also support them in any way that I can with their fundraisers or anything like that. So it's been great to get to know them. Yeah, that was part of my problem is with Thanksgiving being later, and then all of a sudden it was time for my trip. And then getting back from my trip and trying to get back into the routine, and then realizing that I was part of a Christmas card exchange with some pass holders through the pass holder Facebook group, and I needed to get those cards out, and I barely got those out. So hopefully they received them, the various people with that, and I have planned on sending out various cards to different people on YouTube, so and get that out. So that was pretty much it. I just wanted to jump on. And yeah, I'm going to have to start earlier, especially if whenever I knew a trip. In fact, I feel bad because I asked Donna Jaworski for a P.O. box a while back for her. I actually have some things that I had collected that I would like to send down to her that I found through other streams that I've seen her mention different things. So I need to get that out to her and some other things. So yes, I need to get that out to her. But and then I have some other things for some other people also. I may I know a lot of you are with family and friends and stuff like that. I may come on a little bit later after my church services and everything. I have some Christmas trivia. I will be giving away a pickle pin that I got from the Heinz History Center from my stream the other day. And so if I don't get it back on again, or you're not able to get back on, I may do a little bit of a separate video because I bought a couple pickle pins. No, I haven't tried them, but I will try them on stream one of these days. So I haven't tried them yet. They look like they would be pretty good. So I'll give it a try on stream. So whenever I get them out. So, but I haven't tried them yet. But once I do, I will do either a video or I'll go live and we'll try the chocolate covered pickles. It was interesting because they were sitting at the cash register when I was in the area to get a beverage and everything, and I thought, I was asking the guy, might be good with my cricket. Yeah, Pam. In fact, I wanted to stop at the one store that sells the little crickets in the boxes, and I hadn't had a chance because the one store is right on a busy strip district area, and it was just crazy busy the last couple of days. So I'm going to have to postpone the pickle and the cricket thing until I can get out and get a box of crickets, or maybe if my brother and his kids, while they're on Christmas vacation, go anywhere, if they go near Mike's, because Mike Wheeler's on there, Grandpa Joe's, I know they have a box of crickets there, and I will have them purchase a box for me. So, and it's funny because, it was just joking around, but I know that's all Jeff from Dis Our Dreams was saying with his disco dancing, but he was a little more serious and I was more joking around. But I will keep up my promise of at least crunching one of the crickets out of the box, and then we'll try a chocolate covered pickle. So, in fact, I should have tried on my way home today, but the traffic was just pretty crowded in that area, and then I meant to go to the other store, but with the hours and just some other things that were going on, to try and stop and get a box of the crickets. But I'll check and see. Oh yes, that would be all too that I would try also. I've actually seen those boxes of crickets sold at the Men in Black store at Universal Studios, where the Men in Black ride is. I don't know, Mike Wheeler might have seen him before in the past in the gift shop at the Men in Black ride. I've seen him buy the snacks. And just because Men in Black, they do things with insects and different types of things like that. Hello, Kenneth, the Kentucky Fam channel. Hello and Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. But I'm gonna have to get going because I've actually tasted crickets before. There's not really any taste of them. Just get used like that. Yeah, they kind of look hollow. And I remember another streamer. He was at Ripley's, believe it or not, and they actually had a weird snack vending machine there, and people voted on what snack he should buy, and it ended up either being a cricket or something else in that nature of a grasshopper maybe or something. But they have them flavored. I know there's a cheese flavored, sour cream and chives. I might have them get me the cheese flavor. We'll see. See whatever they can find whenever they go to Grandpa Joe's. That's the only place I've seen them around my area. So I'll have to have them check for me, or I'll try and remember when I go back to work Thursday or Friday, maybe drive through that area, and if I can find a parking spot, I will park. That the one thing about the Strip District area, it's more of a roadway area, and you have to pull over up against the sidewalk, and it just gets fairly crowded and everything. And it's a walking district of various shops and food stores and restaurants and stuff. So So that was pretty much it. I just wanted to thank everyone. Also, so I just wanted to thank everyone and wish you a Merry Christmas, and I will see you before the New Year. But if not, Happy New Year to yourselves. I hope you have a great evening and a great day tomorrow. I know for some people it's not a great time of the year. Hello, Art Maker Forever. I was just getting ready to sign off here just because it's going on 6 o'clock and I have a church service at 7 o'clock and it gets fairly crowded, so I want to at least get over there between 6:30 and 6:45. So, because it starts at 7 and it fills up pretty fast. So, so I'm going to have to get going. But I do thank everyone for jumping on. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. If you're watching the replay, I received cards from Tracy G. Alex, Pam Spam, Mike Wheeler, Paper Scissors Vacations Oh My, and the This and That Crew Christmas card. And then various Christmas cards from other people in a pass holder group. So just wanted to thank you and Merry Christmas, everyone. And if I don't see you the rest of the week or whatever, have a great New Year and have a great night, everyone. And I may jump on later tonight. So if you're not with family or friends and you're still up watching maybe 24 hours of a Christmas story and want something to do, I may jump on and do some Christmas trivia, because I actually picked up a few different games of trivia cards with Christmas trivia on there. So look for that in case I do go ahead and do that. So Merry Christmas, and I will see you all later. Goodbye, and let the adventures begin.